guys, it's Sarah Styles, and today I am filming a prom makeup tutorial for you. A second part to this video is going to be a couple different hairstyles that you could wear and do on yourself for prom, and also I'm going to be showing you the hair and makeup with an actual prom dress. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you choose to subscribe and join the fam. So without further ado, if you guys like this look and want to see how I did it, just keep watching. Please leave, please exit. I put my hair in a really high ponytail just to get it out of my face. But anyway, let's start with the makeup. I already have my face clean and moisturized. I'm gonna take my Benefit Professional. This is a really good primer for prom because it's gonna help your makeup stay all night, especially if you tend to get oily. So I'm just putting that in the center of my face, around my nose, where you get the most pores. I'm actually gonna use two different kinds of primers or bases for the makeup because the first one, the Professional, is gonna control oil. This is the Becca Backlight Primer Filter, and I think a really gorgeous look for prom is really overall dewy, a glow from within. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on my hand. I'm gonna concentrate kind of here on my cheekbones where I would put highlighter at the end, down the center of my face. And I have a little bit of pigmentation around my mouth, if you can see that. And I know that's really gonna bother me when I start putting my foundation on. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the color green, which color corrects the color red. And just put the slightest bit kind of around these areas. And even on my chin a little bit where there's a little bit of redness. Beautiful, now we blend that. So I'm gonna be mixing together the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wearing Illuminating Foundation. This is in the color Nude Beige. So unlike all of the other beauty YouTubers that have like a billion foundations to choose from, I kind of stick to what I know, but I'm gonna try to branch out soon because I know that you guys are probably tired of seeing the same exact thing in all of my videos. I'm gonna be mixing this foundation that I just showed you with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Ivory. So I'm just mixing this on the back of my hand to try to get my perfect shade. So usually what I do is I just test a little bit on the side of my face. Okay, that might be a little bit dark. Yep, that's dark. And it's okay if you don't get your foundation exactly perfect to match your skin. You can kind of tweak it with your highlighter and your bronzer if you're too light or too dark. So while I'm blending in my foundation, I guess I'll just kind of update you guys on my life. If you haven't seen my last video about my big life announcement, I have left college, which is really strange to say even now, and it's been like, well, it's only been like 2 weeks, but still. I am in the midst of an internship with a hairstylist and makeup artist, and I'm having a really great time. I really enjoy it, and I am actually moving to Atlanta soon. So if you guys don't know, I live in Georgia, kind of in the outskirts of Atlanta, north of Atlanta. I have made the decision that I want to move to an apartment, have my own place, do my own thing. I really didn't want to shortchange myself when leaving college. I just really want to go big, you know? You know, girl? You have to risk it for the biscuit. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my, I almost said Sharp. Sorry guys. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Light Crazy Face. I'm just gonna blend that all out with my beauty sponge. These little hairs, I'm gonna kill them. All right, and before I go in with any powders, I'm gonna be using the Beauty Counter Bronze Glow, and it's just kind of like a contour stick. It has a little bit of shimmer in it.
That's good.
Okay, and usually I blend that out with like a stippling brush, but I'm gonna try doing it with a sponge really quick and see how I feel about that. But I think it's pretty neutral, which is good for a contour rather than a bronze. And I actually do like blending it out with a sponge. I'm a fan. I'm gonna blend my nose contour with my finger just so I can be a little bit more precise with it. Okay, so now it's finally time to put a little bit of powder on this situation. I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier's translucent powder. I'm gonna take this little dome brush by BH Cosmetics. I'm just gonna kind of sweep over that concealer just to set it a little bit. And I'm really not gonna leave this powder on that long. I'm gonna take this Marc Jacobs setting powder. This is in the color 300 Beige. It's the Perfection powder. Powder all of the face, kind of blend that under eye into the rest of the face, sweeping it away. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave the face for now. I'm gonna go onto my brows. If you wanna see how I wax and shape my own brows, I would love to do a video about that, so please comment down below. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, so I'll be right back. All right, brows are done. I'm back, ready to start the eyeshadow. So for this eyeshadow look, I'm gonna go on the route of a rose gold shimmery pink. I didn't want to do anything too basic because I feel like there's that basic prom look. So I'm gonna try to make it as unique as possible to give you guys something new, something original. I'm gonna start by taking this Morphe palette. This is the 9N palette by Morphe. And it's kind of a lot of warm toned matte satin shades. And I'm gonna take this shade up here in the corner and I'm gonna start building that up in the outer corner of my eye, kind of flicking that out and also bringing it in through the crease. I'm gonna try to keep the lid area as blank as possible because I do want my lid color to show up really brightly. So next I think I'm gonna go in with this color next to it, which is a little bit lighter, a little bit pinkier. And I just kind of want to blend out those edges like right here. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and to darken up the outer corner. And I have this Kiko eyeshadow. It's in the number 10. It's just kind of a nice neutral brown. So I'm just taking this little Eco Tools brush because I want to be kind of precise with this color. And I'm just going to go into the outer corner. Yes, girl, that's really pretty. I'm gonna kind of bring it a little bit more up towards the crease and then we're gonna blend it out. Okay, I think I kind of want those outer corners even a little bit darker. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna go in with this color Cypress Umber. It's here on the end and it's a little bit of a deeper brown and just kind of do the same thing, just more concentrated right here. Yes, there's the drama. Okay, and then blend that kind of in towards the crease. Okay, I think I am gonna go in with a little bit of concealer just because I did end up getting a good amount of color towards my lid. Okay, I'm gonna take my Shape Tape again, a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use this little Wet n Wild brush. Make sure that we've got that nice and bright. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with a little blending brush just to blend in that eyeshadow with that concealer a little bit. All right, now it is time to move on to the lid color. Okay, for the lid, I'm gonna be taking this Tarte palette. This is the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette, and it's all shimmery eyeshadows. It's so pretty. This shade Heat Wave. It's a little bit of a rosy shimmery color. I'm gonna spray this. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I think I like that. All right, you guys, I am back. I did my wings liner and my lashes. I am very cheap, if you haven't already learned that. So these are some pretty cheap lashes. I think I ordered these off of Amazon. Icy Cheer. It comes in this little packaging and it has 3 different pairs, Glam, Volume, and Sexy. These are the Glam pair. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on top of those. By the way, while I was gone applying my eyeliner and eyelashes, I did a live video on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. It's Sara Styles XOXO. I would really appreciate if you followed me. But yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara. Starting at the root, just a little bit. Sometimes I go over them just to make sure that the lashes aren't sticking straight up. They're coming out a little bit. So before I go back to the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face. Let's start with bronzer. I'm gonna use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I think I'm gonna use this little brush, just an angled end. I love how pigmented this bronzer is. So just around my temples, blend it into my hairline. I'm gonna quickly sweep that under here, kind of blend it down my neck. This is the Tarte blush in the color Party. I just say it's a nice neutral mauve blush. And sweep some of that on my cheeks. I think I'm gonna do this Becca highlighter in the color Opal. I think will go really well with this eyeshadow. I'm gonna use my fan brush. I really wanna get the Omrizi highlighter. I have heard such good things about that. And for stuff like this, I just like to highlight all over, like, to be honest. A smaller brush and use this highlighter on my brow bone. I'm gonna take Flexitarian by ColourPop, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this in my inner corners to really brighten them up. So I'm gonna take that Morphe 9N palette again, and I'm gonna take that first color that I used, buffing that under my lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with that brown Kiko shadow. I'm gonna use that to make it a little bit darker. I'm gonna go back with this little dome brush and just kind of sweep under my eyes to make sure I did not get any fallout from any of that in that process. So the first lip color or lip combination I'm gonna show you. First I'm gonna put this Tartiste lip paint by Tarte, and I think this is in the color Birthday Suit. And you can honestly leave it at this, but I feel like glossy would look really gorgeous. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this gloss on top, blend it with my finger. And that is lip option number 1. Okay, now for the second lip option, I chose this Laura Mercier lipstick. This is in the color Devotion, and it's kind of a deep plum color. So this is gonna be a little bit of a darker option. That is the lip, and then use whatever setting spray that you like. Setting spray is super, super, super important when you are going to an event such as prom. I'm gonna use a little bit of Fix Plus all over my face to finish off the makeup. Since I went into such depth with this makeup tutorial, my original idea was to also show you hair and outfit. So I think I'm gonna do a part 2 where I show you a couple different hairstyles that you could do yourself. And also I have a dress that I can try on. If you like this and you wanna see more of a complete look, please watch part 2. So I hope you enjoyed this prom makeup tutorial. Hopefully you get inspiration and ideas to create this look yourself for your own prom. So if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want me to show you a little bit more of a dramatic look, a dramatic option in terms of prom makeup, please let me know. Comment down below. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope Sara Styles made you smile, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
If the sun don't shine today, and the rain do pick up